Hi. Welcome to Pilates.
Pilates. Pilates with your dog.
Pilates. Hi guys. You're staring at me. This is Adriana. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I love the special effects. Okay, where are you? Oh, I can't zoom in. That was weird. Anyways, oh, as you're staring at me, I feel so awkward.
Good.
Tears. Okay, so the idea of this video is basically to show you the process from to start my live stream classes, and I just kind of want to do this more like to share with people that haven't done that yet. Even though like most of the people is already live streaming classes for a very long time, there's some people still out there that are trying to figure out how to teach classes online and make it profitable, not just like on Instagram. I did that in the past, and I was very lucky that some of my clients were super nice, and they were actually sending me donations to my Venmo. And it was good, but I guess this is a more organized way to teach a class and make a profit out of it. And today I'm actually going to be teaching my first class on Zoom. You can go back. And I try to create like a little setup in my living room. And, you know, the question that I have for my clients was like, are you comfortable with this? Like, are you comfortable using your membership classes towards this live stream classes? And most of them say like, we have no other option. So yeah, we're okay with that. And one of the reasons why it's taking me forever to actually do this is because first we thought it was going to be for a week, you know, this whole stay at home, and then it moved to 2 weeks, and then, you know, the time is just passing by, and back to work is not going to happen anytime soon. So I decided to start doing this. So the first thing I did was, I mean, if you happen to already have established software where you schedule your sessions, I will recommend you to just create different classes, create new classes instead of live streaming classes that you used to teach on this regular schedule, as in like just your regular classes. I mean, like I used to teach Core Lab or like Adrianavargas reformer style class, blah, 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 blah. Obviously that's not going to work because I don't have those apparatus. I mean, I do have them, but most of my clients don't have that. So what I did was to like actually go into my classes, and I created some new classes. So for this one, for example, the class start with the name Livestream, and then I created a few of them. What I did, I actually talked to my clients and asked them for feedback about what was the best schedule for them to take classes, because it's live stream, so it has to be done at that time. It's not like they're going to be able to click later and just join afterwards. Like they have to be able to take the class at the time that like I'm streaming. So I asked for that feedback, and then most of them are like, oh, Monday, Wednesday, Saturdays, da da da. So based on what they want, based on what they needed, I created those classes. So all the classes that I created are called live stream, blah, 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 right? That's the first thing I did. And so I added one class at 1:15, and then another class at 5 p.m., which is what I will be teaching today on Wednesdays. And then on Saturdays, I only have my 10:30 class, which used to be a class that people come take at the studio regularly. So I know that one's going to have better attendance. And then for the next week, I'm also going to be teaching a Monday at 5 p.m. class. And so then after I created those classes, what I like to do is to have an actual description of the class, which so that people that are new to my studio or they've never been, they actually will have an idea of like kind of classes she's going to be teaching, like what is this class is going to help me with. So For example, here, this class is for legs and glutes, and this class will help you target all the muscles on your legs and your butt, as you also, of course, focus on core activation. And then I make sure I let them know that this class is going to be a virtual class that will be shared through Zoom, and please RSVP 20 minutes before class start time, sorry, and then you will receive an email invitation with the link once you pay for your class. And all of my classes, I put that as a disclaimer so that they know they need to book in advance, because if you book right at the dot, like, you're not gonna be able to get the Zoom code on time, so you won't be able to join the class. So that's basically the class. And then actually, if you are a ClassPass Studio member, your ClassPass members should be able to also book these classes. So that was the first thing I do. The other thing you have to do, obviously, if you're gonna be doing this through Zoom, like myself, you have to create a Zoom account. For the Zoom account, is very self-explanatory. You just click on Zoom and you're like, start an account, and basically all you need is your name, last name, your email address, blah blah blah, and phone number, and that's it. And then you can either do the free one, or you can also, they have different options for like small businesses, or depending on the amount of people you want to reach out to, or depending on the length of your video. Anyways, so what I like to do after, if you see my other schedule here, it gives me that's my logo, that's not it. But if you actually go into like my schedule, the class was for example, this week, the class I'm gonna teach in about 40 minutes is this one. Let me go back 1 week. Yeah, so the class I'm about to teach is the Core Lab class. This class itself, it's already only 40 minutes, so that's gonna allow me to teach it on the free membership through Zoom, so I don't need more time. And so if you want to put that on the screen on your Zoom account so people know what you're teaching, what I did, I went to schedule a meeting, which is my class, and then I put a name on it, which was Pilates Core Lab. And then I picked the date and the time that I'm going to start my class, and then the time I'm going to finish my class. And if this is something you're going to be doing for a while, you can just put recurring meeting, so that way you already have that class scheduled weekly. And then I have my meeting ID, which is what your clients will need to log into your class. I have my meeting ID generated automatically, and then that will be my password. And then I'll be hosting this, and then I want to make sure that my participants have their video on or off, so I can pick that too. And then I want to know, like, I need to pick where I want my audio coming from, my phone or my computer. So I pick both, just in case I decide to do a Zoom on my phone or a Zoom on my computer. And then this is going to be linked to my iCal or Google Calendar, and then I click schedule. And once you click schedule on here, on this side, so if you see this is the class that is going to start at 5 p.m. This is going to be the meeting ID, and I'm going to click start when it's time to start. But for now, if I want to send, let's say I have 10 people sign up to the class, I need to copy the invitation of this, and then I need to email or text my clients that invitation. So let's say you have people DM you on Instagram. You can also just copy that link and send the link to your clients. But okay, so if you see this, these are my meetings that I have pre-planned. One for today, one for Saturday, right? So it's gonna show you like, okay, I have one video on this one that is happening in a few minutes, and then that one. So if I want to invite people, I can just copy the invitation, and the invitation looks like this. It's gonna say your name, or the name you're using for the class. It's gonna say the topic and the time and the date, and it's gonna give the clients the link. So once you copy this and you send invitations either through text message, email, or DM on Instagram, your clients will be able to just click on the link and join the meeting at the time. And that's pretty much it. I actually was like, okay, just a quick one because I make a YouTube video. So once,
I need one of those. What's
yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so I was like, my YouTube video, I haven't finished it, but okay, so this is how it looks once the class is set up and people is ready for you. Cool, stay tuned. Then basically the next thing you need to do is to like create a space where you're gonna be teaching the class. What I did this morning, I mean, I've been testing it because I've been like doing videos, free videos for my clients for my Instagram and my YouTube. So I kind of know already what area of my house has the most lighting. Obviously, if you're lucky to have your own studio, you can also film from your studio, or if you have equipment with like lights and stuff like that, that will be perfect. For me today, I'm just filming from home. Maybe on Saturday, I will go to the studio and I film from the studio so that my clients have a better background, I will say, like a more professional background with like equipment on the background and stuff like that. But for now, I'm just filming from home. So I try to pick a place that has a white wall and my mat, and I'm trying not to create too many distractions. I mean, I have a lot of plants at home, so there's nothing I can do to like push them away, and they actually look kind of cute. So I'm just gonna keep my plants there. Another thing, I was actually looking at someone else's YouTube video. I don't remember the name of the person. She was a yoga instructor, and she was saying how it was very important that if you're filming classes or live streaming on Zoom, to make sure that the clothing that you're wearing is gonna make contrast with the wall. So my wall is white and everything is pretty white and like black and white basically, and my mat is green. So I should be wearing pants that make contrast with the wall, or clothing that make contrast with the wall. So as you notice, like this yellow sweatshirt will make contrast, and then my black pants, right? Obviously. But my only concern will be the ones I am already working out. Let me set the camera for a moment. Once I'm already working out, I don't know, I can feel like you can see the difference between my pants being black and the mat being green. So I don't think I'll have a problem with that. But yeah, that's just like a recommendation. I mean, it doesn't have to be that way, but it helps your clients have a better idea of where your body is in relationship with the equipment and like where you're sitting or situated. So that's good. That's just like a tip, right? It doesn't have to be that way. But I thought it was very, very important, and kind of like it makes sense, you know, especially because unfortunately the Zoom quality is not like amazing. So I actually tried to play music and record a little bit on my computer to see, because you can actually, the cool thing about live streaming Zoom on your computer is that your video gets saved, like whatever the you recorded or whatever you taught on the Zoom class, it gets saved, and then you can also save that video and probably send it to your clients for later if they want to do it later. But what I noticed is that I just started to play music and just to see how it was gonna sound for my clients, and the sound, it just goes on and off. So I don't think I will be teaching my class with music in the background, at least for now, because the quality was not good, and then my voice get lost with like everything else that was going on with the music and everything. But anyway, so yeah, I think it's gonna be better for my clients and for myself, like to just be able to like listen to what they have to say, see their form, give them feedback, and don't have any distractions or any other noises. And maybe in the future I will add on a little bit more of a background music stuff. But for now, I think this is gonna be everything that I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna actually film a little bit of my Zoom class for you so that you can see like the final result of everything. But I hope that I wasn't rambling, and I hope that everything that all the information that I share with you today is useful for you. And I hope that gives you a little bit more of an idea of how to start monetizing the videos that you're making. If you're an instructor or if you haven't started, like, it gives you a little bit of a motivation, and it makes you feel better, you know, it makes you feel like more confident about like doing this. Because for myself, like, even though I'm a very experienced instructor, I love teaching one-on-one, and I love teaching group classes in person. So I know how to project myself in a big class. I've been teaching fitness for a very long time, so I taught aerobics to groups of a lot of people. I taught classes at UCSD, I taught classes in like big studios with big settings with like a lot of reformers and stuff like that. And then I moved down into like a smaller setting, which is like, in my opinion, a better setting for quality of movement. But regardless of that, like, I am so used to like projecting myself as an instructor and when I'm in front of people. But like when it comes to a camera, like, it's a different thing. So I was like, oh, I don't like how I look in camera. Oh, I don't like what my clients will be receiving in exchange. Like, if I'm just like in a camera setting and I'm like working out on my own, I feel like I'm not connecting as much as if I was there, smiling at them, looking at the form, correcting the form, da da da. But I'm like, I need to get out of that mindset and just give myself the opportunity to grow and like try something new. And honestly, this is being in front of a camera is very uncomfortable for me. It might not seem like it, but these videos that I've been making is helping me realize that I'm not that bad when it comes to like projecting myself in camera. And that's something that helps me, because I record that video and then I can go back and say, oh man, I should be looking this way, I should be having this type of background, I should have better lighting and all those things. So it has helped me grow and like as a YouTube creator, and it's also making me grow as an instructor that is going to be teaching in front of the camera, and it's going to be helping me in a lot of aspects of just also my personal life and stuff, just to create more confidence and everything. So again, sorry about that, all that information, extra information, but I hope this video is useful to you. And if you have any questions or if you have any concerns or any suggestions for me for the next video, please feel free to leave it in the comments. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you soon. Try to stay calm, positive, and creative. See you soon. Bye.